Hello guys, welcome back. In the previous tutorial we see how to validate this name text box. Now I want to validate this pin code. In this pin code, what validation we need is, first of all, it must not be blank. User must not left it blank. Another thing is that a user must not enter alphabets or any other symbols or characters in this pin code. Only number is required. Second thing, pin code must be of 6 characters. It must not be more than 6 or it must not be less than 6. So let us check how to implement this validation. But before starting with pin code, let me just introduce you with some other coding. In this, in the previous tutorial, we have just written document. That is optional. If you are not going to write this document, it will work as it was working previously. Okay, and then another thing is that I told you in previous tutorial that semicolon is not mandatory. You can also use your script, write your script without a semicolon. Now, as we have declared a variable x for a name element, that is this one. For the same, if you are applying for pin code, you have to apply variable same like that. So let us apply that variable. Let us write the coding for that variable. You can also hit enter and write the coding up in the top here, and you can also write down after this if section is ended. Let me leave little space so that it's differentiate both the if statement, and I write here where y is equal to. Now I am not going to write document, I am just going to write direct js1 dot what is my name of this text box. If you don't know, you can just double click on it and you will see that it's pin code. Okay, whatever you have given, but I have given pin code, so I am going to write here pin code. Okay, dot I want values, I will also write value. Now here, as we have written if with this same you can write here also if, but now instead of x what we will use y. And first of all, first condition is we have to check whether our field is empty or not. So y double is equal to, we are not going to use single like this or a single like this. When you are assigning value to some variable, you will use is equal to. But if you are checking whether or some of the variable you are using it in if condition, you are going to write double is equal to, or the twice is equal to twice, and then whatever you are going to write is equal to what you want to check, it is blank or not. If it is blank, what to do, that one we will write in curly bracket open and close of if. This one is the curly bracket for if, and this one is closing of if, and this last one is the curly bracket for this function from here to here. So don't forget to write any of the function bracket, okay, or if brackets, or even these round brackets. If you are opening here, you have to close it here. If you are forgetting these brackets, you are getting a big problems. So whenever you are not getting your output, you have to check that you have closed all of the brackets, you have used your names well and the script, and etc etc. So let us just write alert box, and as we are going to check more than one thing, we can't try that please enter your name just like that, or your name is empty. We can write please enter your pin code properly. Okay, and then what I want to do when there is a problem with this pin code, what we have to write? We have to write our focus. Our cursor must go on pin code, not on another side. So what we will write? First our form name js1 dot what is the name of our pin code element, that is pin code dot. Now we don't want value, but we want to focus on that, so we will use focus method curly bracket round bracket open round bracket close, and this is what we have written. And now I want to tell my script that don't go ahead because there is an error in my data collection. So validation means you have to stop wrong data to be entered in a form. So that's why we are going to write again return space false. Okay, and this one I am writing because it's my habit because of some other programming languages, but if you are not writing, there is no issue with that. Now let us save this form. Go into our browser and check. In the previous tutorial we have validated this form, so I'm clicking OK. So please enter your name. If I'm going to enter my name, then he will just not terminate on this level, then he will come on the next level and OK. Please enter your pin code properly, okay, because it's empty. If you are writing anything, even an alphabet, it will accept it and go to a next page. Now I have not created a file for action attribute, but no problem. If you want to create, you can create in and you know how. I have shown you in the first tutorial. So let us now proceed. Now what I want is this one must have only numbers, okay, this field. So let us try to code that. Again you have to go in this if statement over here where you are writing condition, and you have to add condition. Now if it is OR, you want to use OR, you will use shift and backslash twice. That will give you the OR symbol twice, not once. Just like is equal to you are pressing twice, you have to use this one also twice, and then just start adding your another condition. Now I want what? I want to check whether my pin code has numbers or not. If it doesn't have number, it must give you error and it must terminate, and it must also go on your particular field. So that one is all ready. We just have to change the coding here. That is, now we are going to use inbuilt function, that is nan in bracket your variable, that is y. You can also write this full coding, but it's very time consuming and also confusion is very much. So just I'm writing is y and then bracket close. Now you see I have opened the bracket and I have closed the bracket, and this one is for my if condition, which is opening here and closing here. Here we have not used any bracket, so we no need to close the brackets there. Okay, so here our next condition is ready. Let us press Ctrl S and then go to our browser, refresh our code. If I am not going to write anything in name, I am not going to reach it up to pin code, and if I am not going to write alphabet here, it will not reach up to the second condition. So I am writing alphabets here and OK, but this one is giving me error. It is not going directly. That means that your code has some errors. So let us check what is the error. Here is nan, so nan must be also capital. Here not a number will return true if it has some alphabets. Not a number is not a number. Nan means not a number. And if it doesn't have any number, it will return false and it will not enter this curly brackets, and it will skip this code inside this curly bracket. So now our code is all okay. Let us save it and then F5, whatever I am writing, just some alphabets. Okay, please enter your pin code properly, because our not a number we have used is also checking now, and it's also working. And if I am going to write here number, any number, even 1, it will accept it and go to another page. So now I hope so you have learned about what is a number, and now we need to add a last condition that we have to add in a different format from your book. So what we can do, we can just add our OR sign, that is shift and backslash double twice, and then what you have to write is you have to check the length of the y. So now what I am going to show you the simplest way and two way also. So now here, y not is equal to, not y but y dot length, y dot length is not is equal to 6, then what to do? Just show alert box. Not is equal to 6. Here you don't have to write double is equal to, and not is exclamation sign, is equal to 6. That means that if it is less than 6 or more than 6, error must come. Only it must be 6. Okay, Control S. If you I forgot to zoom, so let us see again. Y dot length not is equal to 6. You have to add this condition in your if of y. Okay, again. So what it will do, it will check that you have pressed the number which is proper or not. Let us save it and then go in our browser F5. Now I am going to write my name, then I am going to write 2 numbers only, and OK. It is telling please enter your pin code properly, and if I am going to write 1 2 3 4 5 6, it is going on next page. If I am going to write 7, that doesn't mean if you are saying instead of 3950003 and if by mistake you add 1, and OK, that will not accept it. But if you are writing 395003 and press OK, it will work. So that was how you can validate a pin code. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, also like my videos and keep watching my videos. Thank you.